Hey, what's happening, you guys? This is Coach Joel, and this is your weekly check in. I always love doing these weekly check ins. It's little tidbits of really good nuggets of information that if you apply to your life, I guarantee with 100% money back guarantee that you will create a healthier body and happier life. Yet, simple and easy are not the same thing. That's what we do here at Proclivity. We teach you the very simple things. It's really simple. All this other foo-foo stuff, macros and supplements and diets, it's all malarkey. They're all just trying to get your money. Not saying that we're a business and we're trying to make money too, yet what we want is that eventually you don't need us anymore. That you just end up going like, cool, I figured it out. I'm all done. And you go tell your friends and be like, or your friends see you and you're like, wow, that's incredible. And then we get other people to come in, learn the simple things that aren't easy, yet repetition is the mother of all skill. And when we rep it out, we end up getting to our destination. So let me give you the nugget today. What we're going to be talking about is metabolic flexibility. Metabolic flexibility. What is metabolic flexibility? It's your body's ability to be able to burn both carbohydrates and fat and to be able to fluidly go back and forth doing so. Let me give you some numbers. 42% of all Americans are obese. Whoa. If that's not bad enough, 73%, this is including the 42% that are obese, 73% are overweight. Whoa. Why is this? Well, because we're being sold a bill of goods, just like I was telling you about diets and supplements. We're getting sold a bill of goods with packaged food. Listen to me. Packaged foods should be a treat. Not something that you rely on. Not something that you go home and the guy, well, it says that it has olive oil in it. It says that it's organic. USDA. It's keto. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're made to be hyper palatable foods, meaning that you want more and more and more of them. And they're high in carbohydrates. So when you're eating hyper palatable foods that are high in carbohydrates, you will want to go back to it. Your body starts getting, it starts relying on those carbohydrates. So if it starts relying on those carbohydrates, it starts shutting off its other ability to burn fat, the fat you already have on your body. So somebody like me, right, fairly lean, I still have somewhere around 80,000 calories on my body right now. And those fat storages have everything that I need to survive. Everything. From the vitamins to the minerals, everything that I need. That's how packed of energy fat is. And yet we just continue to put it on. And we do that because we continue to eat the carbohydrates and our body doesn't know how to burn the fat. So the more carbohydrates we eat, particularly the highly processed packaged foods, the more fat we're going to put on, period. And then if we don't know, the body doesn't know how to then go back and grab that fat and go, oh, we can use that fat today, then it's just going to ask you for more carbohydrates. This is where your cravings are. This is where you're eating 5 times a day with snacks in the middle. That you just can't help it. You eat, and then 2 hours later, you want to eat again because you're metabolically inflexible. If you stay on that path, you will become part of that percentage, 42% or 73%. It's a guaranteed. It's not even a question. There's no special pill. It's not that you can outwork it, right? Fitness is it is actually the smallest piece of the proclivity pyramid. Reminder, proclivity pyramid, words, sleep, nutrition, fitness is at top. Our most important thing is how we see ourselves and what we're saying. Then it's sleep, then it's nutrition, then last is fitness. So thinking that you can outwork your diet is not the way to go. Again, sold a bill of goods that you can outwork. You should have this fitness program and you'll outwork it. You'll get the abs that you want, the arms that you want. Nope. Stop it. We want a metabolically flexible body. How do we do it? Well, let's dive into that. First and foremost, the very first step that I want you to do is start eating whole foods, proteins, fats, more protein, more fat than you are eating, almost guaranteed. High amounts of protein. Okay, if you're a girl, 30 grams at least at every meal. That's if you're doing 3 meals a day. A guy, 50. Whoa, that seems like a lot. That's because you're used to eating very little amounts of protein. Protein is going to keep you satiated, along with fat. Fat has gotten a very bad rap. Why? Because if you've been fed a bill of goods, poor research studies, and then a bunch of people capitalizing on it. Much easier to keep packaged food on the shelf for a very long time to make more money than it is to be able to have whole foods and meats, which are going to go bad, right? And if people aren't eating them, it goes bad, doesn't make any money. Okay, well, we'll pivot and we'll end up doing processed foods instead. That's what agriculture is doing. Yet we continue to feed into it, and we're getting obese, we're getting overweight. Metabolic disease is the highest it's ever been, right? Over 700,000 people die of heart disease every single year. Those numbers just continue to increase. That's a lot. Every year, 700,000 people. That's a lot, you guys. That's a lot. So the very first step is being able to add in those whole foods. More protein, more fat specifically. More vegetables, less fruit. Okay? Simple, right? Easy? It's tough, particularly when you have a hyper-palatable food palate. What I'm saying is don't get rid of the hyper-palatable foods. I'm saying add on the fruits, the vegetables, the proteins, and the fats. Okay? If you need a list of fats, please reach out. Let me know. The second thing, start adjusting the amount of times that you eat throughout the day. Ideally, 3 times a day, and you should be able to stretch that out to up to 6 hours. So breakfast at 6 a.m., breakfast at 12. You should be able to do that if you're getting bigger meals. So we eat bigger meals, get rid of the snack. You don't need to snack. It gives your GI a break when you're not constantly putting food into it, so you digest better, you're going to feel better. Less bloating, less heartburn, indigestion, all that stuff. And then finally, trying out intermittent fasting. It could be as simple as this. As simple as this. What you're going to do is you're going to eat at eat at 7 p.m. at night, and then 12 hours later, you eat at 7 a.m. That's 12 hours. That's an intermittent fast. There's a reason why it's called break fast. Breakfast, right? You're breaking a fast. Or you can stretch it to 11, 12, or 1. Now you're getting to a 16, 17, or 18 hours. That's going to be beneficial for your body. Doing these things starts kicking your body into metabolic flexibility, where the body's going to have to start seeking different ways to be able to get that fuel. And it will go back to, oh yeah, we got this fat thing. Well, let's start using this fat instead of this constant craving for carbohydrates. So that's what I want you to think about throughout this week. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out and let us know. We are here to help. We want everyone to have a metabolically flexible body. It starts with knowing that you can, making sure you get enough sleep. Then it's the metabolically flexible body. And then the last piece is that fitness, making sure that you move daily, making sure you're doing the fitness regimen that you love, that you want to do. Okay? So that's it for this week. Love doing these. Hope you enjoy it too. If you do like it, send me a message. If you got all the way to the end and say, I like this, send me a message. It'll make me feel good. See ya.